Good morning. It is October 4th. Brisk, cool morning, not too cool, just that perfect kind of morning cold. And I am clearing a space in my garage right now because hopefully 5-6 hours from now I will be filling this space with a big red Volvo V50 R-design manual wagon that I am extremely excited about. This will be the first new car that I've had in 18 years, probably. The last car I got was a Mark IV Jetta, which you can see sitting right here. It has served me quite well over 18 years. It is the 2002 2-point slow, heavily modified little beaut. I'll show you more of that later. I'm gonna do another goodbye video on that because it's got a new owner that it is going to. Well, hopefully I will be smash cutting to this exact pose with a big red wagon behind me 6 hours from now. So. See you then. Okay, I know I said I was gonna smash cut to back to the garage, but I'm a little bit too excited about this whole thing to wait. And I just wanted to go ahead and record another video because I'm also not going straight back to the garage. We are going to a friend of a friend's house, someone who has an OBD2 sensor for their Volvo, so we can find out why I have a check engine light on. I mean, other than the obvious answer, which is because you're driving a 150,000 mile car that you just bought off of some shady dude in Wisconsin. And, you know, that's pretty much it. Otherwise, the thing drives really well. I mean, it sounds great. I mean, it's hard to hear too much of the engine noise. The thing is extraordinarily quiet, especially compared to my Jetta. Well, it's extremely quiet engine-wise. The sound system is about to make me deaf. I have not even cranked it up to 100%. Ow, that hurt. I have not even cranked it up to 100%, anywhere close to 100%, and it's already way too loud. So, good job, Volvo, on the sound system. The handling on this thing is a little bit squishier than the Jetta, but I mean, what do you expect? It's a wagon, as opposed to a tuned and lowered Volkswagen Jetta. So it's a little bit squishier, but it's really not as bad as I'd been led to believe. I think some people said it was a lot squishier, and to be honest, like the turning radius in this thing is incredible. It was one of the first things I did when I took it on the initial drive. I went out and just pulled a U-turn out in this little cul-de-sac that they had, and I could not believe how quickly the thing whipped around. You know, turned on a dime. Very impressive, which is going to be extremely helpful squeezing it into the garage in the alleyway. So kudos on turning radius. Big fan of that. What else? Yeah, I mean, it kicks like a racehorse. It is extremely impressive. And again, I'm coming from 100 and maybe 40 horsepower in the Jetta, like maxed out at best, probably that, to what should be 230-ish horsepower in this thing. So yeah, you would think that I would notice a big difference there, and I do. It is quite incredible. It's a lot of fun. Still getting used to the clutch and gas, of course, like anytime you're driving a stick for the first time, got a little bit of that, but smoothing that out already too. We're coming up on this guy's house, so how about we find out what this OBD, what this check engine light code is, and find out if it's related to the squealing, and hopefully it's all one thing, and hopefully I didn't pick up a lemon, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure that this thing is fantastic. So yeah, all right, see you there. All right, here we are checking out the car, getting a good look at everything. As you can tell, it's doing this bit where it sort of winds up and then winds down again. You can probably hear it. How's it going? What's it saying?
Just reading everything so far.
Okay. So you can probably hear it. We'll say it winds up and then there he goes. No one's touching anything. And he said it disappears. Pull that out, you can hear it, a little bit of stick out, sounds fine. And then it goes back. hopefully it's all just one and the same problem.
Only one.
It has 12 codes?
No. They're like
Okay.
Volvo specific. They're okay codes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you do is you clear it and then you find the real code that's, yeah, because mine usually has like 9, and then if it has 10, there's an actual code.
Okay. So we cleared the codes. We thought we were all done. We drove it around for a bit. The codes didn't come back. Said our goodbyes, and got about a quarter of a mile down the road before the light came back on again. So let's see what it's saying this time.
So I'm getting idle air control system RPM higher than expected, which sure seems like...
That sounds right.
Yeah, which is P0507.
P0507.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'll look that up. See what we get here.
We got something. P0507, of course. You know, the classic. We have no idea. Bam. There it is. Yeah, if only it was actually that easy. You can tell I've been driving with the windows down for quite a ways. I can't stop smiling. It's every bit as great as I thought it was going to be. All right, so it's day 2, the V50R ownership, and going over it a little bit. I ended up taking a sick day from work today, which I really did kind of need, but now that the afternoon is warmed up, I'm out here going over the car in detail as best I can. So far, I found a ton of water stains all over the thing, which I was aware of, but did not realize how all over the thing it really was. So I'm looking up how to clean off hard water spots, but I've also got to get the glass taken care of. Thinking I might just have someone do it. I don't know. I'm definitely going to get some quotes because there are some bits of paint that are especially bad. This back corner over here is really not great. Yeah, flaking off already. So that's not good. But again, obviously doesn't affect the things that really matter. The other thing I'm finding in the engine bay, the thing that does actually matter is, as I was correct, the PCV thing is definitely toast, and it's toast to the point that I'm pretty sure my cam seals are leaking over here. So both the intake and probably back here somewhere, the exhaust cam is probably also leaking from way too much or prolonged use with that PCV. So that's got to get fixed before I drive it anymore, and probably got to fix these seals up. So I don't think that's something that I'm going to be able to do on my own either. Pretty sure that I'm going to take it in to have that done. And then obviously the heater core is the other thing to worry about, but so far I haven't noticed any issues with the heater core. I do also think, I'm pretty sure that my expansion tank here is cracked. It's a very small crack. No, I mean that minimum is definitely dropping down. You might not have been able to see that. There's definitely, I'm almost certain that there's a crack here that's lower than it was the other day. I'm not, yeah, there's a good little spot under there. I don't think that's all just water. Although there's definitely a lot of water mixed in there from washing it, but I don't think that that's just water. So yeah, I mean, it's a 150,000 mile, 10-year-old car. You gotta expect some problems, knew about some problems. But you know, so far not too bad. So we'll see. As I'm going over the rest of the thing, the interior looks good. I'm not finding any real major problems in there, thankfully. Steering wheel looks rough. Could replace that. Obviously, some of the leather on the seats is a little bit worn, but you know, nothing is torn, nothing is split. You can see the seats, you know, got some roughness here and there. but I'm not seeing any major interior issues, which is good. So hopefully you could see that. Hopefully it wasn't too dark. You know, a few little dents and dings in there as well. Nice little dent right here on the top of the, right above the door, so I get to see it every day as I walk in. Well, not every day. Not my daily driver. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I'm still really happy with it. I certainly, well, we'll see how what the bill looks like, or the estimate looks like for the PCV thing. You know, I suppose I could try to do it myself. Again, I've always got the Jetta sitting over there still in case I do emergency, you know, need to run out for something very urgent. So I don't really know how often I'm going to do video updates about this thing. I'm guessing it'll be pretty much whenever there's something new to tell. So at least a few weeks at this point. I've got to get the thing registered. Obviously, I took all the crappy dealer plates and dealer stickers and everything off the front and the back of it. Usually I would almost always debadge a car. I mean, I debadged and rebadged the Jetta with my 2.0. Yeah, I got a smudge on it earlier. I'll clean that off. But I'm not going to debadge this thing. I mean, well, I may have to debadge and rebadge it, because if you look around the letters, you can see the real bad white haze. So might have to pull the badging off and then clean the paint underneath it and then rebadge it. But we'll see. I certainly want to keep as much, you know, definitely want to keep the V50 T5 all-wheel drive, you know, stuff on there. So, but yeah, I mean, still happy with it, but, you know, starting to get into, you know, seeing all the problems. But, you know, this is sort of another, my second lifetime car. So I expect it to last quite a little while. So I'm ready to put some effort into it. But God, see if you can see if this paint shows up on camera. Look at all that water staining. Ugh. It's rough. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll see you next time.